Kali is a powerful force to be reckoned with, one that terrifies many as the primordial Shakti confronts fear-based illusions and brings forth supreme feminine consciousness. She arrives without warning to rip your world apart as all you know falls away, calling forward your divine feminine once more. For Kali knows our soul's desire better than our mind ever can, with a depth of love and compassion as well as strength to guide us through this quagmire of life and take us to the next level of who we are. Kali represents the infinite creative force that both gives life and takes it away. The ultimate healing, transformative, and eternally creative element of the sacred feminine. The question is, are you truly ready for the transformation you say you desire? For it may not be easy, and yet once you commit, Kali may sweep you off the page with her energy, unexpected and forceful, intense and overwhelming energy. She will make you go head to head with your deepest fears and doubts. So be ready to shatter the illusions you have held so sacred up until now. If this scares you, it may not yet be time, and I invite you to leave the meditation now. However, if you feel a vortex of powerful energy stirring deep within you, then your heart and soul are yearning for you to deep dive into the unknown, the ultimate mystery of the feminine. So let's tune in and ask your heart if it is really prepared to know the truth of how powerful you really are. So take a deep breath into your heart space and let it go, letting your mind go, tapping in once again to your innate feeling in your body, in your heart, calling up the power center from your belly. Take another breath into your heart and see that energy and light and breath go up through your throat, up through your head, out through your crown, rising up and connecting into the great central sun, the source of who you are, the God, the universe, whatever your name is, for a source of love, light and darkness that you trust. And bringing that energy back down through your crown chakra, through your head, back down through your throat and heart, down through your torso, abdomen, down through your root. And see it split into 3 columns, 2 down your legs, 1 directly beneath you, forming a tripod of light deep into the earth below, connecting into the core crystal at the center of the earth. For this is where the blueprint is held, how life is intended for us, with love, joy, freedom, abundance and connection, with your divinity shining forth as only you can in this world. Bringing that energy back up through the earth, back up through your feet and roots, joining once again to come up through your sacral, through your solar plexus, up into your heart, and see that energy radiate out from your heart space 360 degrees, connecting you once again into your soul space, your eternal being, all that you hold sacred, all that you can trust, the essence of who you are beyond your mind and beyond this physical body. For this is where your truth is held, and this is what we ask to reconnect you to today, as we call forward the powerful energy of Kali and ask her to be present in your heart, in your field today. Ask your soul, is it truly ready for the transformation on all levels of your being? How fearful or exhilarated are you at the idea of metamorphosis, a level of change so profound you will not know yourself? Answer these questions from the echoes of your heart and soul, whilst being an observer of your mind, to see the response that arises without judgment. How committed are you to deeply cleanse all aspects of your existence, physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual? Are you prepared to question your long-standing beliefs on who you are and what life means to you? Can you operate without your logical mind needing to make sense of the chaos that unfolds around you? Does your heart understand how the calmness and growth can only come after the storm passes? Are you prepared for a spiritual bomb to explode within your life, unexpectedly, without warning, shattering all you know apart? Causing destruction that your mind cannot fathom, and yet you know that love is its motivation. You may not have to experience a dramatic event or crisis. Perhaps it's a U-turn in your business or career, relationship. Though a shock can often jolt your consciousness into the clarity and awakening your soul is yearning for. How will the battlefields of chaos, loss and destruction look through the eyes of your heart? Are you willing to fully trust everything that needs to unfold, to be destroyed, and to understand it's all in the name of returning yourself to love, to the next level of your being? Can your soul comprehend that to return to the divine feminine at its deepest level, back into the darkness from whence you came, the intensity of destruction of the very pillars that have held you together can and will feel completely overwhelming? Kali will push you beyond any limit you thought you had, destroy any sense of victimhood, and shatter the barriers to returning as a warrior of love. Can you bow down and trust implicitly in divine order, the cycles of life and spiritual laws, realizing the feminine essence that is within you is the ultimate mystery? It is not for you to know or understand. It is to accept and trust. Are you ready to leave the comfy armchair of your mind and ego? To rise and actually start living fully? To create and be and experience all that you deeply desire? Kali will ask you to confront and pull to pieces the egoic illusions that are limiting what you are truly capable of. Are you ready to face the truth of how you have been living? When led by ego, we create behavioral and emotional patterns that sabotage our ability to authentically show up to love in this world. The masks we wear to disguise low self-esteem and self-worth. Are you ready to toss them aside? Are you prepared to face your addictions? Your temporary escapism from the world you have created, so you can return once again to your divine truth? When you realize the bliss freely available to you when you are reconnected, why would you sabotage with food, alcohol, or mindless activities? Could you commit to loving yourself more in that moment than the temporary hit you will get with consumption or mindless activity? Are you willing to surrender to your higher self, your universal self, to overthrow the ego and lay to waste your procrastination and excuses? Can you hear your unique, soul-fueled message waiting to be birthed from the core of your essence? Your genius, in all its chaos, is ready to make its way through the labyrinth and be seen, heard, and understood in this world. What fears and emotions have arisen as you've heard this message and this calling? Can you just be with them without judging them or judging me for delivering them? Can you use this opportunity to alchemize them as beliefs and judgments that do not serve you? For when those voices of doubt, fear and anxiety do arise within the chaos and destruction of transformation, call upon Kali and use her energy to alchemize and dissolve those fears, knowing they are illusions of your mind. They are no longer your truth, and instead harness the power within you to fuel your way forward. Kali has the ability, with your divine feminine, to simply dissipate those thoughts, beliefs, and aspects of being a victim in your mind. Call in her name, Kali, and give her full permission to help your divine feminine remove once and for all those energies associated with your long-standing beliefs. See those pillars shatter and crumble, and instead feel her energetic divine support to be with you, holding you, helping you, and raising you up and back in to the divine feminine energies of darkness once more. To trust it completely, to know she is there for you with love, compassion and strength through every step of your transformative journey. So you can die and rebirth time and time again to create the anew, to shatter old beliefs and create new thought forms that support your heart and soul and your message in this world. Kali, Kali, and she will be there to see the energy dissipate out of the thoughts that really no longer serve you. It is only through surrender to the Goddess that you may dig up and reveal your own treasure. For when you fully trust in Kali to bring forward your true self, Her vision for you holds more empowerment, freedom, intimacy and meaning than you can comprehend or ever dream of. Kali will pursue to the point of no return, so your fingers have no option but to slip from the grip of what no longer works. From the grip of what no longer works, to take the free fall into the safety net of her divine support. Your rebirth after all the chaos will create stillness and perhaps loneliness around you. Can you welcome that space and immerse into it, being present to the opportunity to just be with yourself, your divine essence, and to love yourself more than you ever have, to acknowledge all that you have just been through in the name of self-love. Your masks lay scattered. You stand naked and vulnerable, and yet the power in your belly is ablaze. You are ready to pull down the curtains and show your authenticity and message, as only you can, to the world. You are ready to create magic and alive with the knowing your deeper spiritual purpose is being birthed. Kali has ignited the fierce goddess of light, truth and transformation in the depths of your existence. Nothing will ever be the same again. And in the quiet place after the torrent of destruction, seek out those special friends you can deeply share without judgment. Continuously affirm you have all you need and all the support, seen and unseen. Just call it in and be with it, feel it. Be prepared to bring bucket loads of patience and trust in the divine timing, and take one day at a time as you marvel with new eyes and new energy at the world around you, the opportunities that await, and feel the fire ablaze in your belly, lighting your heart and cracking through the crevices, ready to be seen in the world. For you have arrived at a brand new destination, with a new map, the new landscape to navigate. And yet you have never felt so bold, emblazoned and excited about the journey ahead. Knowing you have survived the turmoil of shattering your greatest life illusions, you know you can face anything and survive. And Kali will be there when it's time once again to transmute into the next greatest version of your divine being. Go well, dear soul, and enjoy your newfound self-love and presence in this world. It is time. Namaste.